We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Sandy Alcantara gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Ian Happ.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse, and I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Here he comes on 2-0. 2-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time to get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Suzuki. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Here's the 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Come on. Be quiet. Stop lying.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. But gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
In now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here. An even 250, 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0. is taken, strike one. Happ on second. Hayward is over at first with one away. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Now the 2-1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Long throw to third. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Clint Frazier.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball one. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Stop.
He's set the 3-1, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Alfonso Rivas, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
That evens it up 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners. In is Jorge Soler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there, strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Two and two to Jorge Soler.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Coming to the plate now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chisholm
has a look. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Chisholm is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
He's running. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut it down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. One and 0. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Count even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a one-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will bang up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Thompson. He's set, and the pitch. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Happ.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. Swing.
Oh, man.
To right. There it goes. So they're going back. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Now
Into the box, Suzuki. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Jason Hayward is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here now the 2-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded to first. Reined in. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hayward on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The numbers, 282 to start play. 5 homers, 27 driven in. The 1-0 home. No one out with a runner at second. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
One out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that's a home run into the top tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And with it, the Marlins have cut it to 3-2 now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jacob Darling.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and there are two down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
Digging in, Sandy Alcantara. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You
The
have
right
the
fielder,
pitcher
number
up with 2
12.
outs, and he extends the
Jorge.
inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Jazz Chisholm, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 offering reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Right to him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins, thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Marlins 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom, 1 for 1 after a single his first time
Number
up.
16.
Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two.
2 balls.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Full count, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now back.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
Nothing low. Nothing else.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike three. Now at the plate, Alfonso Rivas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The 2-1 home. And another foul ball. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order.
Welcome back. The Marlins are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Oh, a mistake with location there as that changeup is drilled to left field. And that'll be one he'll regret as that ball is well out of here, a home run.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. To short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rivas is there, and the side is retired. Marlins. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High pop up. Stallings is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Madrigal.
So striding forward now, Nick Madrigal reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Madrigal stands just 5'7" in the right side of that batter's box. Certainly a versatile middle infielder playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed a second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
The pitcher, Thompson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Ian Happ.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
No balls and a strike to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Not shocked by that pitch sequence right there. Sometimes guys out on the mound, when they feel they deserve a strike, they're going to go right back to it. But this umpire's staying staunch, and he might not give it to him at all this game.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or
Ready with the 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in and looking for more, Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Sanchez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Striding in, Jesus Sanchez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Line hard. Foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is Hayward. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Here comes the first pitch. Jacob Stallings is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Scooped up, and that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 22, Sandy Alcantara.
Now in the box, Sandy Alcantara. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, number 16.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready once again, Clint Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Now the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That finds the zone, a called strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now that's popped up. Stallings over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first
Now to the plate, Alfonso Rivas. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jorge Soler. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Wisdom is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Digging in once again, Garrett Cooper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Full exercise.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And he's back standing. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Howe has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Daniel Casado takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 20, Daniel Casado.
Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's
Now
one
batting,
gone.
Shortstop, Nick Madrigal.
Striding in once again, Nick Madrigal. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left. Garcia looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Keenan Thompson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Jonathan Villar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Jonathan Villar.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Casado, a 6'4" lefty. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he falls behind 0-2. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Stallings. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting. Number
now at the plate, Suzuki. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
No fence off the plate. Ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with the ground. Rule double.
Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. Frank Schwindel will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Frank Schwindel.
And a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 5 and the Marlins 3. Frank Schwindel stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center
Now
field.
playing center field, number 18, Frank Schwindel.
Rowan Wick will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Jonathan Villar will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Miguel Rojas.
Here comes the first pitch. Miguel Rojas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Frazier is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit. Hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now with the plate, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Strike.